What's going on, everybody? Once again, we're back. Submission session. It's the Don. You already know it's the wise man, T Rock. What's going on, T Rock? EO Sky in the house.
You know, she's one of my faves. Now everything's good, my friend. Everything is good, man.
Man, on a beautiful Sunday morning. Man, does it supposed to be 80 and 90 degrees in October? Golly. It's,
Well, I was
whew.
thinking about this too, man. Sitting out there sweating to death, and I was like, would I rather be out there sweating to death or cold or
Ooh,
just freezing? So I was
yeah.
like, I'll take a little hot. I'll
I
take a little
take
hot.
yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. I ain't gonna complain, but still, same time, boy, you be out there in that heat and just be cooking. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
that be
butter.
whoo. And then don't help when your team loses. So
Well, no.
yeah, that's a whole
That's
nother
another
show.
story for
That's
yeah, a whole nother
that's a
story
whole
for
nother
another day.
story, a whole nother show, a whole nother day. But hey, it
Good
is
God.
what it is. I mean, hey, we're here to talk about wrestling.
Exactly.
Old wrestling.
Yeah, some wrestling. Yeah,
Let's
make me
get
feel
some
better.
right. That's what I'm saying because man, it's whew. But we got a lot of things coming up in the wrestling world. You know what I'm saying with WWE, with AEW, with NXT, with TNA. Golly, it's a lot of stuff coming up. Action packed, I tell you. So
Yes,
why
yes.
don't we just get started? And we're gonna get started. Let's go alphabetical. Why not? Let's go with
Why not?
AEW. Just happen
Dun,
to
dun,
be
dun,
like
dun.
it. So AEW right now, they got after everything went on in the past couple of weeks, now they're just battling up for now what their next event is Wrestle Dream. Next Wrestle Dream is coming up in 2 weeks, something like that. Something like that. Hey,
Mhm.
I can't. It's so much stuff going on. It's hard to keep up. I got stuff on my calendar. Got stuff on the whiteboard. Just scribble scrabble all over the place. I tell you like that. My notebook is full. And
As it should be.
right. So what just happened was this past Wednesday was the 6th anniversary of Dynamite. Man, it's been 6 years for Dynamite already.
Dynamite.
Dynamite, right. I mean, whew, straight out of the man. Matter of fact. So yeah, 6 years. So the 6 year anniversary. So he's like, what's going to happen on this show? It has to something. So hey, first thing that happens, it didn't take no time. I'll tell you that. The first match. Well, it's pretty much after the first match because Kenny Omega was over there talking his stuff, doing his farewell thing after he does with the old bang bang kiss. Ooh, see you later. And then who shows up? Andrade, Andrade El Idolo is back
Yes.
in AEW one more. This man has went from WWE to AEW to WWE to AEW to WWE to A. He is gosh. Lee, it's funny enough. Somebody said this is the first man that's ever done some stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, it was like, all right, WWE let me go. You know what I mean? I go over here to AEW. Okay, all right, now, all right, I'm married to, Charlotte. Okay, my wife's over there now. Okay, everything's good. I guess Vince and them's gone. I'm ready to go back because, I want to be next to my wife. All right, cool. He's back. They bringing back his wife. All right, now, so I was okay. Now, me and my wife are getting divorced. You know what I'm saying? A divorce now. It's no sense of me even being here. You know what I mean? And so now he's back over there.
Right. I mean, just and the funny thing is, so I was reading, I go in a lot of rabbit holes and just
Right.
start digging and digging. And I don't know, I do it to myself sometime. And so supposedly, what I'm hearing in the dirt, as in he was some wellness check. So he was filling some wellness checks and everything else. So he suppose he got but then it was like, so why is Tony taking him? I mean, the man, this I don't know. It's probably just all talk as it is because it don't come out until after he goes to AEW. Then that comes out
Right.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. That's always the case. That's
Man,
always going to be the case, man. It's never going to be a case to where like you're going to tell you he's got problems because if it was truly like that, they would probably put him in the if they valued him that much.
right. Yeah, very true. Very true. I tell you that. It's funny enough how it goes though. It's like, okay, he's back, and then he's back with the Don Callis family. How many? This this family's like baby kids. It's like God, like
So many of them.
so
There's
many.
so many of them. I don't know. It's. I think it's probably gonna get if they did it right, it would get too big and collapse on itself.
Mm, right.
What's the name? Cal Fletcher and all them. You know what I'm saying? They'll start to be factions within the faction. That would be very cool to see. But who am I? Who am I? Just a fan. Just a fan.
But it reminds me of the old NWO. It just kept growing, and for no uncalled for reason. And then that's how you said it got to. It was like a fraction. That's where NWO Red, NWO Black, and
Yeah,
like
yeah. The Wolf Pack.
the Wolf, the Wolf Pack. Yes, sir. So yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess we will see where this
I mean,
leads to. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. If done right, it can still be done right. I'm just saying.
yeah,
And it won't be. And the cool thing is, and unlike the NWO, they won't be the main focus of the show.
yeah.
That's what really hurt. That's what really hurt them. They were NWO, Wolfpack, and Black and White were still the main focus of the shows.
Very true. Very true. So, like I said, we shall see this Don Callis it's turned into an organization. It's not even a fan. It's an organization so big.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
All right, so we're gonna move, and this right here got me the hologram clone, the clone, and he's another one that's in the he the hologram. I never even took to this hologram guy who came in with the mask and all the other, and he's undefeated, and he was going so long, and now it's a clone of him, and he's black. Well, he was black, and he can't be a clone if he's black, but still, he was. And now he's in the Don Callis family. Also, it's like,
Right. That's his clone, by the way.
yeah, yeah, I knew that. But you know what? That's how they had it. No, exactly. That's how they had it wrote down, though. That's how they had it wrote
Really?
in AEW. Yeah,
Maybe that's how you say it in Spanish. I don't spell it in Spanish. I don't know. Here's what I do
yeah.
know. I don't care.
I don't either about this.
Hologram was good character. You know what I'm saying? He was a luchador. You know what I mean? Like in the Don Callis family.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
as a matter of fact, this is how exactly they had it wrote. So you're probably right. This is the Spanish way of putting it. That's how they had it in on there. I kept that out. So yeah, that make everybody think like, yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, I had to get
yeah. Because the real holograms hurt.
Yes, and they said he's seriously hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
Hurt.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see how this goes, man. But I don't see what difference it even makes.
Not none at all. None. So I just was
Yeah,
like, why bring in a imposter of an imposter to me? But it's like, okay,
I gave up.
yeah, really.
I gave up on that one. I was like, great, that's fantastic. Trying to do the Grande Americano thing, you know what I'm saying, or something like it's just weird to me. But yeah.
Yeah, Los Americanos these days.
Yes,
Los
yes.
Americanos. So now we got something interesting though. I just had to bring this up because even though Wrestle Dream is coming up soon, but after this match they had a triple tag team or whatever else. You had Samoa Joe, Heyman Page, and gosh, I can't even think of the big guy. Who's the big guy?
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe and who is his partner? for 3-man
Oh,
tag.
you're talking about Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't think of Hobbs. But yeah. So they get into it. Now we get this, and this should be interesting right here. Because it's so funny when it came down to it when they asked Joe like what did he what's his answer for Adam Page challenged him. He's like, you know what? Come on, Joe. You want some? Get some. Like the old John Cena would say.
You know? Heck yeah. You was come get some.
Yeah, but let me tell. Samoa Joe's answer to it was great. I thought he said, "Quote Samoa Joe right here. I am Samoa Joe, a man you have never beaten in the ring. I am Samoa Joe in any day that you've ever existed. You have never been greater than me. Hey man, you're damn right. You and me, that's right here. This cowboy shit. Unfortunately, you're standing in front of Samoa Joe, and only me to welcome you to the world of deep shit." Samoa Joe said, "Yeah, I must forgot who I was because I'm still
Yeah.
Samoa Joe." It comes down to
I love Joe.
yes, I've
Joe is one
always
of my faves. I love
yeah.
Joe. Yeah, because he great promo guy, and you're actually convinced that that he will whoop you. Especially, like I said, the best thing he did was when he did the promos with like Brock. You was really like, oh, he might actually whoop Brock's ass. He's gonna whoop Brock's ass. Like for real, he's mad as hell right now. You know what I'm saying? So good. I love him. I love him. This ought to be a fantastic match. It's gonna be
Yeah.
real physical. It's gonna be a very physical match.
I mean, Samoa Joe is just—it's like it's no joke though. Like especially once he get bigger and this and that, and he just that agile. He gets around. He does those moves, and
Mm-hmm.
he's great in the ring and everything. And his mic talk is
Oh
great.
yeah.
I mean,
And and the walk off.
yes,
Love that. The
you know,
walk off is fantastic.
that's one of the greatest things ever to be. I mean,
Yeah.
especially just like a part of him, just like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
It sits there.
whatever. Right. It's like I'm smarter. Like he
This
think I
guy.
was gonna stand there and let him do
Yes.
this. like,
Love Joe.
like Joe, that was scripted. No, I didn't get that
Nah.
part. I didn't get
Nah.
that part.
Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, some more Joe and Hangman. They got it coming up. And
It's gonna be
one more
good.
thing, of course, the most dangerous man there is in AEW. I guess you would say stunt man, Darby Allin. I quit match with Darby Allin and John Moxley. I think we might have brought that up last week or whatever else, but they got that scheduled at Wrestle Dream, and this is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be weapons involved and more bleeding and spikes and nails and tacks and barbed wire and
What,
you know
whatever you can,
C4, dynamite, knives. They're gonna have a knife fight in the crowd. You know what I mean? What is going on here, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it I don't know if this will be the end of it. I don't know. It really depends on who wins, I guess. But I don't know, man. I just think this is crazy.
Yeah,
This will
you
definitely be a bloody match.
right, and you would think it since it's an I quit. Hopefully, it's the end, but it probably won't. Like you
They
said,
probably won't.
it probably won't. All right, we're gonna move off AEW. It's a quick little review of what's been going on there. So, a little something. What happened on this past week on Raw? Just a little pinpoint things. And one thing I thought was interesting. Dirty Dom defeats Rusev. I was like, go ahead, Dirty Dom. Go ahead. This man is one of the. Hey, he has grown and grown and grown, Dirty Dom. And now they got
Yeah.
him beating Rusev. Now that is a big win right there.
Right. It's a Dom push right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
As a double champion, Uh, but Dom's representing. Dom's representing. Now the fact, he beat Rusev. That's a big deal.
Yeah, most
But if
definitely.
you really, I mean, it's a big deal at the same time. If you really think about it too, Rusev, as of coming back, hasn't really. I mean, the only person he's wrestled is Sheamus.
Damn. Yeah, that's right.
Mhm. He
It's
wrestled Sheamus like for the first 2 months he came back, and they
like
literally fought all day. They would
all
fight
day in the
all
back,
day.
in the
Yeah,
parking lot, at the crib. It
yeah.
was like fighting at the
That's
restaurant, at the
yeah, for like two
bar.
months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I get
exactly
it. I get it. But this is a Dom push. So yeah. Rusev,
yeah.
still a big deal, but I mean it would have been great better if he had a little more other folks in his belt, so to speak.
Right. So, hey, Dirty Dom with another one. Go ahead.
Domination.
Domination. They gotta come up with that too. They gotta say
Yeah.
that. I like that too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Hey, if they do, I'm gonna call and say I want my royalties.
Right. Like
Let's
you
see
heard
my
it
money.
here. You heard it
Yeah.
here first.
Yeah.
Domination.
Domination.
From
Get
the
my money.
wise man, T Rock. That's why he's the wise man for people. He ain't called that for nothing. Right. So hey, now this is a question. What's next for LA Knight? Because he was fighting in the main card, then he stepped back, then he was getting on with the Usos. Now it was just a random fight against New Day. Like, New do they get anything for him? What's next?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I think the thing with a new day is obviously, just keeping them fresh, keeping them out there fresh, loose term, but keeping them out there amongst the peoples, so they don't think, where the hell he go, or even he think where the hell I go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, but I think I, I honestly I don't know what's next for him.
That's
I don't. I
that's
don't.
odd.
If we get lucky, maybe him and Rusev. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But they got to keep him. They got to keep him up in the top of the card, though,
Something.
because he go from a mid card at the top of the card back to a mid carder. I understand that's what happens during careers. My God, it was just like he wasn't at the top of the card for as long as a lot of these cats have been.
Very true. And no doubt about that. Because it just seemed kind of odd to me where I was like, oh, bump into the New Day, they talking now let's take to the ring when he's wrestling Kofi Kingston and it had nothing to do with Kofi. Like, come on, put him up, even match him up. Why didn't he get a shot at Dirty Dom or something
All
something?
right,
I don't know. Hell,
something,
something, something.
something.
But we do have another return that just happened this past Monday night. The one and only Tribal Chief Roman Reigns returns. We do recognize you as the Tribal Chief.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that man right there. But the question is, to me, so you had the Usos going against the Bronze,
Mm-hmm.
and the Bronze was whooping their tail at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all needed. So most of the time, you don't ever see the faces needing the extra oomph. We got to come and save them. You've only seen the heels getting somebody coming with them. So, but it just looks like the Usos cannot take them out. But Jay and Roman have beaten the Bronze. So
All right.
Jay and Jimmy don't look like they can beat the Bronze by themselves, even though they are one of the greatest, and I say greatest tag teams ever, but they can't defeat the Bronze. The
Mm-hmm.
brothers can't, but the
Right.
cousins can. And that looks like it's causing some confusions because once Roman came down, Roman's like, yeah, it's about you. All you. Destroy. Take them out. He's like, yo. And Jimmy's in the background, like, hold up, bro. What's up? Like, but see, I don't think
Yep.
the way they ended that, I think it should have been a little bit more something to it because it looked like Jimmy had some wasn't feeling that. So I think he should have they kind of could have kept it going to where he could have been like, hold up, like, why you come down for? Like we had this. No, y'all didn't. Or
Mm-hmm.
why you just talking to Jay? I'm right here. Like some controversy look like it's about to go on. Like,
Right. And, in my opinion, it likely is. Now, it's funny because a lot of folks, including myself, didn't think Jay could be a a top tier face, like at the top of the card
right.
face. The whole yeet thing took off, and everybody's yeet, what I'm saying, doing the thing, and they're loving this music. He comes out, which is I always find funny that anytime they play his music and he comes out to help somebody, he always comes out, saying doing like
He
this, and
does take a
saying rubbing his hands,
It
and he
does
comes
take
out kind of like, would you just run down to the ring?
it does.
He always comes down, like this. Just run down to the ring, dude. We
Right.
don't need all that madness. Just run your butt down to the ring. But anyway,
It's hilarious how he does it though. It's like,
yeah,
come on.
like, come on, man. But now what you finna see, and let's see how well this takes off. Is Jay to be a top tier heel? You know what I mean? Right now he's coming out, through the crowd, got the kids, and doing the geek thing with him. What's happened when he changes? When he does feel like does that whole Roman switch thing? And how's Roman truly going to feel about it? Because he's going to be feeling himself. Jay
Right.
is definitely going to be feeling himself. So how's Roman truly going to feel about this? It's going to be an interesting little thing. And poor Jimmy's just caught in the middle.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna be. And it's gonna be But see, this is I think and then by this, I just think from a long time ago because it's funny when you really think about it. Jimmy was the one to tell Jay to step in line with the bloodline. Like, look, and I mean, you gotta look. This is I mean, really long term storytelling to the fullest, and it's just building up to something else. Like the
Absolutely.
bloodline still is the bloodline, and it's more to come. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh man. So really, I was like, what's going on SmackDown? Mm, yeah, it was a little something. I didn't even throw it up because I was like, it. We did have Sol Ruka. Isn't that is that his name?
Soul Rooker, yeah.
Sol Ruka and Zarya. They had a
Mhm.
SmackDown appearance to Albert Green and no, well I say Albert Green, Albert Fire and Miss Green. Um,
All
they
right.
yeah, that was a good one. You had Sami Zayn take on the Aleister Black. Good
Yeah,
match, and it was a
yeah.
definite good one. But I want to know what is going on with Seth Rollins. What's in his head right now? Is Cody in Seth Rollins' head?
I don't think so. For me, what I'm saying, Seth Rollins is still like one of the best, psychology dudes, right? Like when everybody thought he was hurt, including myself, thought he was really hurt. And
Yeah,
next thing you
everybody.
know, he was not really hurt at all. You know what I mean? So what better way than to be like make you feel like, you're in my head and make you really think, what I'm saying, that you're in my head. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think this is plotted out methodical type stuff. I don't think it has anything to do with, Cody really getting in his head. he's a champion too.
Very, very true. I mean, it's funny enough, but then when Paul Heyman told him, "No, don't go back. He's in your head. Don't go back in the ring. No, no." He had to go back in there. And then he got that. Oh, Cody took it to him. He caught him. Thought he was gonna get that
Right?
that stomp in. No, 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 not this time, self.
Mm-mm. And
Mm.
Sol Ruckus still got one of the best finishes in wrestling.
Oh my gosh! I bet it's probably some. You got to think about it. It's probably some people's first time ever seen her doing that. And they had to be
Mm-hmm.
because if you see her, like when I see
Soul
them, remember
Snatcher.
doing that for, yeah, that's that's the first. Ooh, that bad boy's lovely. Mm,
Yeah, it is.
mm, mm, mm. All right, so let's go on. Hey, y'all know what we bring to y'all each and every week. It's not even week. It's the wise man. What he brings to y'all each and every week. Brings new stars to watch out for. So with that being said, the next indie wrestler to watch with T Rock. Who do you got for us this week, T Rock?
Well, here's the thing, guys. Technically, he is not an indie wrestler anymore.
Oh,
So, and let me explain. Today, we're going to talk about Marcus Mathers. I know you're thinking, is this a dude from the Leave It to Beaver? It is not. This dude is a professional wrestler. Been wrestling for 6 years. He is 22 years old, out of Philly. Um, has been in several different promotions: H2O, IGB, IWTV, things like nature. A lot of indie places. But the reason why I say he's technically not an indie wrestler anymore, because now he has a WWID contract, which he's had for a little bit now, and he's wrestling on Evolve, which is obviously no owned by WWE.
that's it.
And then obviously gets to the next step, you know what I'm saying, getting to NXT and therefore moving forward. Dude's ill. Um, like I said, Young Cat, he's had several. He's been in different groups and indies. He's been like tag team champion in several different promotions. But to name a few tag teams he's been in, which is all crazy because all the Indian youth, you got different youth, troubled youth, wasted youth. It's just like, okay, you young, great, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Been a
What?
tag team champion in a lot of different promotions with said groups. He's got a 450 splash, and he has got his finisher is called the 999, which is another diamond dust. So basically, if you can visualize it, he sets you up almost like he's going to do a crossroads,
All right.
and then he does a flip forward, and then brings you over with it. Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
I'm
you
gonna have
haven't
to look it
seen it, I saw it. I was like, I had to go back and put it in slow motion. I was like, what's he doing? I'm taking the thing, just rolling across. It's like, that is a dope finisher. Right? I don't know. Again, I don't know how many other people are trying to do this, but it's a great finisher. I've never seen that before. Good on him. But like I said, he is going to be. He is currently in the WWE now. You know, and like I said, as it evolves, so hopefully he'll make his way up. Hence why I kind of technically call him an indie wrestler, because he's still working his way up to big WWE TV, whether it be NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. So everybody, Mr. Marcus Mathers, watch out for him and Evolve, and he's going to make his way up to the main roster here after a while, because dude is nice.
All right. Y'all heard it here first. Over in Evolve, Mr. Marcus Mathers, the next indie wrestler to watch. That's why I was like, well, he's out of the
Yeah,
indies, but he's
the
still in a
kind of
little.
indie wrestler to watch.
Yeah, it's still there a little bit. So, hey, watch out for him because I gotta look at that move myself now.
Yeah, buddy.
Interesting. Oh man. So you know what? I come with did you know? Did you know? Or did you know? Now I just had to bring a little bit something different this week. It's what are they doing now? And one guy I just happened to look up. Um interesting because we like these old school wrestlers. We some old
Oh
school
yeah,
heads from back in the day and everything
absolutely.
else. And let me tell you who I had some got a little knowledge on when I was looking up some guys. If y'all don't know, hey, it's the
Mm,
franchise. Shane
really?
Douglas, the franchise. And look, after Shane Douglas really got out of wrestling, he went into teaching. He was a substitute teacher, went to teaching, and he was a motivational speaker. Hey, you can also catch him at conventions and some indie shows. True to form, he hasn't stopped giving his unfiltered opinions about wrestling at all, and he still has his his thoughts about Ric Flair. So him and Ric Flair must have never ever got along supposedly. So hey, they said the franchise will always be the franchise. So Shane Douglas is
Always.
still doing his thing. He's out there, like I said, you might catch him at a convention near you. But I thought it was interesting where he became let me do some teaching, a substitute teacher, like really educational. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah. Gotta do something.
Right. Right.
Might as
So
well teach.
the franchise. Why not? If you got the knowledge, go ahead and use
You know?
it. All right, just a little something for y'all. But hey, y'all know the reason why I got the ref shirt on because I call it straight down the middle, and that means we're about to go predict some matches. So let's take it to the ring. Yeah,
Uh
there we
oh.
go. There we go. Let's
Here we
take it
go.
to the ring because we got some things popping off this weekend. It's quite a bit of things. And let's start it out with let's say TNA.
Okay.
TNA, we're gonna start out with them Bound for Glory. So Bound for Glory, I believe it's this. Of course, it's probably this Friday night. I think. Bound for Glory. No, it's not. It's actually
No.
October the 12th at 7 o'clock. Matter of fact, so this Sunday. So
Right.
we just got a couple matches to go over. Just to thank. I mean, we just gonna throw them out there to tell y'all who's all the top cards. It's several other matches. Plus they got the Hall of Fame ceremony going on. I think that's what they do every year at their Bound for Glory matches. They got Mickey James is going to be inducted to the TNA Hall of Fame, and the beautiful people are going to be. I remember the beautiful, some from classic TNA days right there. The beautiful
Yeah,
people.
is that Velvet Sky and what's the other one's
I was
name?
going to say, I was going to say
Angelina
Velvet.
Love.
Gina Love. There we go, right there. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, the beautiful people. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I remember that.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna start it. Hey, it's just like I said, a little over of who they got that night. Indy Hartwell versus Kalani Jordan for the women's title.
Ought to
That
be a
should be a
good
good
one.
one. Yeah, it should be a
Ought to
good
be a
one.
good one.
And matter of fact, we got Trick Williams, Mike Santana for the world title.
Right. Trick Willie.
Tricky. Oh boy, Mike's.
Let's talk
Oh,
about it.
oh boy, said. What's? Oh gosh, I can't think. I keep telling you, what's the boy, the general manager of TNA now? I keep forgetting his name.
Santino.
Santino. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Santana, but Santino. He was
Santino
like,
Morelli.
he said, I can't have a captain because his name is Tricky. He said, what's his man name is Tricky? He said his name is Tricky Williams. I can't. He said, I was like, no, he didn't
Something wrong
call. He called him Tricky.
with God. He is so good with messing up people's names.
Oh man, he used to always do it. That is love
Hmm.
though. But this it's finally time for Trick Williams to lose his title.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Let Trick give it up. Give it to Mike Santana. Let him carry the torch for a little bit. And then, and let Trick move on to greener pastures.
Yeah, yeah. because Trick got a full weekend right there. Because both of them do. Matter of fact, but just wrestling that night, and they will be wrestling. Oh well, they're gonna be wrestling this coming Tuesday also. But we'll get to that also.
Right.
But yeah, I think we both agree that it's time for Trick to go ahead and trick off that title.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead. Well said. I ain't gonna follow that up. That was well said.
All right. So, but another. I think it's we got. Oh man, oh gosh, what's up, boys? You know what? We just gonna skip it because I can't think of it. And it's gonna cut in my head when I do, because both of them will be wrestling this coming, and I will say it then on the NXT Showdown. So both of them will be wrestling right there. Who I'm talking about. That's why I'm just gonna wait till I get there, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's who's wrestling on
Gotcha.
Bound for Glory also. So we just gonna hop over to Crown Jewel real quick. Why not? We have Crown Jewel Perf. There we go. Crown Jewel Perf.
Perf.
So starting it off, I know they probably gonna put some more matches because right now it looks like they just have like 4 matches listed.
I think
Some
5.
guess is it 5 total?
Yeah.
So we got Tiffany Stratton against Stephanie McCure.
Right.
So I'm looking
Right.
Stephanie. I'm looking at Stephanie's pulling this off.
All right. So the winner of this match gets what? Like some kind of crown jewel,
That
like
they
ring
get
or
that
belt?
ring and that belt. Yeah.
Right. I would not be surprised if Stephanie did win this match. Like I said, Stephanie is very, very good. I think there's not really a problem with Tiffany Stratton. I think she's very good as well. I think the problem is with Tiffany is booking, right?
Mm.
Booking matches for her right now. You know what I mean? I don't think Stephanie has that problem because I think whoever she's in the ring with, they typically always look really, really good. So, but yeah, I'm gonna call Stephanie too.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Next up, the fans. What we went over this last week a little bit, but the fans wanted it, and the fans and the universe wanted it. Let me say that WWE Universe wanted it, and WWE delivered. John Cena versus AJ Styles.
Uh, yeah, here's the thing. Okay, and first of all, let me go back and just say beforehand, you're right. There are just 4 matches, but so far. But with that being said, I'm John.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He just came off a hell of a loss. He's
All
going to
right.
win this one,
Yes,
and
please.
it's going to be a great match though. Because like I said, AJ Styles and make a sack of potatoes look fantastic in the ring,
Man.
and they've worked together before. And AJ said it best. He gets to do one of his favorite things he loves to do. And that's beat up John Cena.
Just and going off your sack potatoes, I think, hey, it'll be a loaded potato after it's all done.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So yeah, John Cena for the win.
China.
And last but not probably the main event. Of course, it's going to be the main event. Not probably. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, for everything. It's just for the big belt, bragging rights, everything else. I was going to say I was ready to say title for title, but no, this is all nothing. This is just for the crown jewel title, and I think we agreed on it. I think we've already talked somewhat about it, but Seth Rollins is coming out the winner of this bad boy.
I 100% agree with you. There would definitely be shenanigans, and I would
Definitely.
not be surprised if Randy turns on Cody.
Ooh. Then it's like Randy's already in Perth. What's Randy doing here? I
Yeah, but I'm telling
like
you,
it.
I
I
got a
like
feeling
it.
that's gonna happen.
Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
me too. Me too. I can't wait. Look, I'm
Yeah,
just all excited.
yeah, that did make it feel a little better this week. Yeah, that's like, yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that.
I got a feeling he'll turn.
Yes. So, people, if y'all trying to tune in to Crown Jewel Perth, Tell you what, don't have a long Friday night because Crown Jewel Perf is coming on at 8 o'clock in the morning. You heard me. 8 o'clock in
Mm,
the morning. So be ready.
mm,
That's gonna be a struggle.
man, well,
Oh man.
I'm usually up that early anyway.
Yeah, playing golf. Right.
You know.
All right. So look, next up, NXT Showdown. It's going down this Tuesday. This is what we've been waiting for a while. I couldn't wait even back then. I was like, God, I can't wait. TNA just needs to come in because man, they making them look bad. Come on, something got to be done. Now it's going to be done. So it's what we've been waiting for. And just a couple of
Hold up.
matches. Couple of matches we just gonna go over because I don't think it's really too many that got broadcast or whatever displayed. But Mustafa Ali taking on Ethan Page. This is going to be a
Yes.
good one.
Yes, yes, yes. I just find it so, I don't know, ironic that Mustafa Ali is kind of back wrestling in the WWE ring after he asked for a release. You know what I'm saying? I get, you know what I'm saying, go to TNA, they did this thing. I know he's officially signed with TNA, and that's fine and all, but to him to be back in the ring, I wonder how that feels for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, is this like, is it an ironic feeling? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, what does that feel like? And on top of that, is this a belt that they're going to let TNA hold? Just
Mm.
like TNA let them hold a couple belts, or have a couple belts now. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be a good match, though.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same. I definitely feel the same, and I wouldn't be surprised because I could see Mustafa Ali holding this. I would not be surprised, and because I think too, it's about time. Ethan Page has been down there for a minute too. That's another wrestler that can come on up because Ethan Page is definitely main event caliber. I mean,
I
as
agree.
in, yeah, top shows. I mean, he can be one. He's great on mic. Ring
Good,
skills are great. So yeah,
great heel.
yeah, most definitely. I could see him
Great
get
heel.
with somebody and be even that and having a great team or just a faction. He could be a guy that could be in a faction. I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
mean,
be
he was in
surprised.
one who was in AEW.
Yeah, I was thinking of it. That's what made me make it a
Yeah,
faction. But
he was in
yeah.
one. I can't remember the name of it, but he was
Mm-hmm.
in one. And I was following him a little bit on like social media stuff because he goes, when they're in different towns, he goes to where they do like collectibles and buys different little collectible things like toys and stuff like that too. So
I think I might have seen that. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So, but at any rate, I'm going to say Ethan Page retains though.
Mm. All right. I'm going with Mustafa. Get it. And one other thing. In his promo, he's going to talk about where he was working. He was in, fighting for this title in NXT. And next thing you know, he got a phone call talking about, yeah, we don't need your services anymore. Yeah, if that's the way you want to put it, Mustafa. Hey, that's fine. If that's the way WWE told you to put it like that. So be it. But
no,
you the one that's like, I'm good. I
you
think I'm
know
gonna
what?
step away for a
Watch
minute.
this.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and talk about stepping back in the WWE ring. The Hardy Boys are back in the WWE ring. The boys are back against Dark
Yes.
State. Title against title. One team is walking away with everything.
The Hardy Boys are going to be walking away with these tag team champions. Because I swear to God, if their Dark State wins this match, I am going to be fired up.
Hey,
There is no way, even with shenanigans, that the Hardy Boys should lose this match. They are legends in this game. Now, I get, maybe this is a get over match, but you don't put get over matches in a this not even a PLE. This is just you don't put get over matches in shows like this. You either
right,
win or you don't.
right. Uh, I just can't. It's 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 hard enough. I can't see the titles, both titles on one team. But the thing too, we got the Hardy Boys are going against. That's another a thing that's coming up, a match that's coming up for on the Bound for Glory. Matter of fact, Bound for Glory, Hardy Boys against 3D Team 3D and table match. Yes, it's so they got to go in with all gold. So
Yeah, exactly. It only makes sense to me.
yeah, I
Only
mean,
makes sense.
especially you got two of the greatest tag teams ever, as in to be going against each other for one last time. So
Yeah. It's
you
either
can't
that or
let
it's
them.
some kind of weird ass disqualification or something.
Yeah, it got to be something where no belts go nowhere. Maybe
Yeah.
then they'll fight again soon, but yeah, I can't see Dark State winning.
Mm-mm.
All right, so hey, now it's the main event. How do we think? What we talked about the teams last week, who we thought
Mm-hmm.
they could be on each team, but now here it goes. Now we got team TNA. Oh, we got the women first. Here we go, the women. Team TNA women: Kalani Jordan, Jessie McKay, Cassie Lee, and Mara Sade. Sade? I want to
Yeah.
keep saying Sade. Yeah, okay. I
But
didn't
Sunday.
even. That's the thing too. When I seen her when she came out, and I was like, oh, I don't know who she is. I
Yeah,
really
you
don't.
do. Yeah, you
Really?
do. Yep.
Was that old?
It's Jakar Jackson when
Okay.
she was in the NXT.
Yes, it was. Okay. Must have been Cassie. My thing about me, Cassie Lee and them. That's the tag team though, and
Right, right.
and
Jesse
they just
McKay,
won
you
the
know who
title.
they yeah, you know who Jesse McKay is too.
See, all these names are confusing now.
Or is it
Women.
Cassie? No, oh, no, I'm saying it might be Cassie Lee. Or anyway, the
You're right.
inspiration, right?
Inspiration. Yeah, and they
Yeah,
just won the tag team titles other night, Friday
yeah.
night.
Who was who were the tag team in the WWE? The two girls, two women, I should say that. Hold on, it'll come to me. The what were they called? Ah, hold on. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Right,
Keep
right,
going. Because
because
I'm gonna tell you,
now got brain. Oh, so yeah. All right. So
Cassie
now,
Lee was Peyton Royce. Yes, yes,
see,
and Jesse and Peyton Royce and the Iconics.
Iconics. I do remember that now. The Iconics.
Yes, the Iconics. As you know, Peyton Royce or Cassie Lee, she's married to a boy, part of that. And he's been in NXT for a minute too. They let him go and brought him back. The Ty Dillinger 10 dude.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yep, yep.
Yeah. So
Spurs.
yes, yeah, Sean Spears.
Yep.
So now she's back in the ring now too. So
Mm.
yeah, man. Yeah, and then like I said, so basically you have one
Yeah.
current and like three former WWE people.
Ain't that some crap? How they
And
ain't that some? That's crazy how they
yeah,
did it.
buddy.
Cause they came up there, so it's been so long. So I seen the face. I'm like, who? And especially the names just threw me off though. That's probably what it was. So hey, I'm like, who's this? Then it's like inspiration attack. Like, oh, okay, whoever y'all are. All right. Well, anyway,
Whoever you are.
yeah, Team NXT. Now I was pretty much close to that. I think. JC Jane, Miss Parker, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice. Lola Vice, like she had to fight to get her spot, but yeah, that was only right for Lola Vice to be on there. Golly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So I think this is going to be actually pretty good.
yeah,
A lot of hard hitting folks out there, especially when it comes to I would say Jada and Lola for real. You know what I'm saying? You get to see some cool stuff when it boils down to Soul Ruka. And yeah, this ought to be pretty entertaining. This ought to
yeah.
be pretty entertaining.
It should. I think it should most definitely. I mean, you have some. Now you look at it. Now, once I think about it, you have some great women wrestlers in there, no doubt. I mean, NXT is full of some great women wrestlers, no doubt about that.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. And
NXT is pulling this off.
you're probably right. You're probably right. I would definitely say they would be. Yes. yes. I think it's funny because you have still a lot of new faces with Kalani and Mara, and and the whole NXT team, and then you got Jesse McCain, Cassie Lee, who have been at it for a lot longer. So what I'm saying. You still got some veterans in there, but it's ought to be interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Most definitely it should. I'm right with you on that. It definitely should. And I wouldn't be surprised Lash Legend show up.
Oh man, vengeance!
Right. Because they just going back and forth too. All right, let's go with the men's side. We have Team TNA. Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, and Leon Slater. Now that's who I was looking for. Leon Slater against Javon Evans. That's what I could think of. Leon
Got you for
Slater.
the X Division.
X Division title. Yep. And that's going to be good. I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
buddy.
that myself.
Whole
That's
lot of
going to be good.
bouncing going on.
A whole lot of bouncy. And look, he's showing up. He was on Raw. I mean, SmackDown again. So, yeah, I forgot about that. On SmackDown again. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Yeah. I'm telling you, the man, he's just got to get his wardrobe together when he's not in his wrestling gear. Because his wardrobe was not to get when the missus saw his wardrobe, when Doctor saw his wardrobe, and she was like, yeah, I don't know about this guy. His wardrobe. I said, but you got to see a wrestle.
Well, this is just like a T-shirt.
No, his pants was kind of, he's young, so those pants kind of sagging a little bit. So yeah, pull up your pants, son. Put a belt around those pants, son.
Pull up your britches.
Pull up your britches, so I'll make you. So I'll put the BTA on you, boy. BTA. All right, but now Team NXT. Oh, there we go. Let me keep them both on there. There we go. Ricky Saints, Tricky Williams, Siobhan Evans, and I didn't expect Miles. Did I think I'm saying Miles? Well, Miles Bourne, but yeah, it's definitely going to be something right here.
Yeah. I think this by all intents and purposes, should be a really fantastic match.
Yes.
Like I said, we get you. Since you got, I mean, technically, you got like Leon Slater, Javon Evans, and Miles Bourne. That can kind of move around that ring a little bit. And you got your savvy veteran Ricky Saints and Kazarian and Moose. Heck, even Santana for real.
Yeah.
And then Trick is just Trick. Trick is gonna do his thing. He's funny dude. He's a funny dude, but still relatively new in comparison to the TNA guys.
Yeah.
Right to the thing. So with that being said, I am going to go with Team TNA.
Team TNA, most definitely. It's the savvy vets for me. The savvy vets. Yes. And I was close to saying the Grizzly vets, but yeah, they in AEW now. But anyway, yeah, I'm seeing this to build up into Bound for Glory, that then Mike Santana can come out on top, and they have a great weekend celebrating everything that they got the belts back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and I think there's probably going to be some kind of beef in the ring with Ricky Saints and Trick Williams too.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see how it goes down.
Yeah, it was great though when it was all happening, when the picks Trick Williams. So by me being co-captain, he's like, hold up. He's like,
slow your roll.
Right. But now. No, I'm just gonna say now though, it's funny because all that was happening this past week without one man there at all. The former NXT champ.
True. Yeah, he might make an appearance. We don't know.
I see. Could he show up in person?
Or she's taking his talents to the main roster. We'll see.
Or it'd be something like when Monday Night Raw or something like that, he might show up. You know how they do it after
the
PLE. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking like I said. I think you said it. We both said it. We both agreed. TNA men pull this out.
Yes,
Hey, it should be a
yes,
full packed weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all are looking for uh wrestling, I mean, this weekend, this whole week is just jam packed. Let's say that. I mean, Monday, Tuesday, AEW, Wednesday, we get Thursday, get God, it's every day this week. It's gonna be jam packed.
that it is.
So yeah, so hey, you know what? I think yes, I thought I did. Heard the bell just going off. So that tells you we at the end. So, hey, special thanks and shout out to our sponsors, Mal Wide Beer Company. You can always go and get a refresh adult beverage.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
In touch 30 with Dr. Shannon Woods. Thank you. And with that being said, J Rock, what you got to say for 'em?
My final thoughts, man, like you said, it's gonna be a great little pack, fun-filled, packed weekend of wrestling, man. Everybody enjoy it. I know I will.
Hey, he said it right there. Everybody, enjoy, stay tuned, and until next week, our 20th episode next week. Who knows? Something might be in store, or we just might keep you waiting. So until then, I'm the Don. That's the wise man, T Rock, and we're out. Peace. There we go.
Later.